Wow. So, both Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor hit up Instagram today to share training footage. Did you see it? I saw it. Y'all already know we gotta chop this one up. Let's do this. So before we get into the footage and actually break down the footage, how Floyd looked, how Conor looked, how they look compared to each other, let's talk about this really fast. Let's talk about all the people that are so mad. I mean, just mad, just angry. It's so many people mad about this fight, and I understand that. If you're a purist of your sport, you don't want to see the boxing game defiled. But on the other hand, let's keep it real, y'all. This will be the biggest boxing match of the year. Whether you like it or love it, or whether you lukewarm about it, this will be the biggest boxing match of the year. Point blank, period. And by biggest, I simply mean the one that will garner the most attention, the one that will sell the most pay-per-views, the one that will make the most money, the one the media will give the most coverage to, etc., etc., etc. When I said etc., 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 it just made me think. You guys remember Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? No, not Charlie, not Johnny Depp. He was weird. I'm talking about Willy Wonka. At the very end, he was really mad at Charlie, and he said, etc., etc. Okay, I don't think you guys remember. Okay, moving on. Okay, I'm back to the fight now. And as we're back to the fight, why are people so upset over this? Why are people acting this way? They're so pompous. They're so pious. I won't pay a dime of my money for this fight. I wouldn't dare. This is a sham. This is a travesty. This is horrible. I would never, ever participate in... Whatever, bro. Now, if you're just a boxing purist, I get it. I can kind of understand it a little bit. If you're an MMA purist, it doesn't matter because it's not an MMA match, so it's not going to hurt your sport. But even as a boxing purist, come on, guys. This is not even really... It is a boxing match because it's regulated as a boxing match, but it's more like a fantasy fight. This is more of our chance. We get to see He-Man fight Superman. We get to see Goku fight the Flash, or Goku fight Aquaman, or something like that, or Batman fight the Hulk. This is more of a fantasy crossover match. This is sports entertainment at its finest. Looking at this as a real boxing match for the purist of boxing is going to always fall short. But if you just look at it as sports entertainment, that's what it is. Let's just look at it as sports entertainment. We don't have to be so mad. Stop being so mad. And I only say it like that. I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but I only say it like that because that's how people sound. It's funny, the anger in people's voice as it relates to this fight. It's just so much anger. And here's another thing to think about with this fight. If you are saying, I won't give a dime of my money to that fight, but some way you're going to find yourself easing on out to that sports bar and purchasing that beautiful plate of hot wings. You didn't go for the wings, but if you drove, you actually went to the sports bar to watch the fight. So you did spend your money on the fight. Also, if you're going to find your way going over to your friend's house who you know just happens to have a fight party, you might catch an Uber there, you might catch a bus there, you might use your own car. That Uber money, that bus money, or that gas money you're going to put in your own car, guess what you did? You spent that money on the fight. It's okay if you want to see the spectacle. It's okay. We're all human beings. We love to see spectacles. That's what this is. It's just a spectacle, y'all. Okay, now let's get into this training footage. We know what you came here for, y'all. Floyd Mayweather went first. He posted footage today on his Instagram account of him working on the speed bag. You can call it the crazy bag. You can call it the double M bag. But Floyd was working on the bag and he was sharp. That boy was sharp for 40 years old. But we are going to actually start with the breakdown of Conor. Okay, Conor's footage. Okay, I was looking at Conor's footage in the... Woo! Yeah. That boy got a strong straight left. I will say he has a strong straight left. So he does have that puncher's chance if he does get that. If he catches lightning in the bottle and he can catch Mayweather on the end of that straight left, we could see one of the biggest upsets ever in the history of the whole sport, maybe any sport ever. Now, Conor's footage is about what you would really expect if you were being honest. The man is switching sports. He's switching to a whole new sport, y'all. We have to remember that it is so different just because they do box, just because they use their hands, even the way they stand. If you notice a lot of times in Conor McGregor's fights, he's holding his fingers open. Now his fingers are going to be more closed in the boxing gloves. He's used to being able to wiggle his fingers. Now his fingers are confined to a boxing gloves. Even the way he stands because he can't throw a kick. So everything is different. This guy's actually trying to be a novice and beat one of the masters. So actually his footage is about what we really should expect. And I've been noticing from text messages to tweets or whatever I'm getting, just watching other videos here, there are a lot of people laughing at Conor. There are a lot of people making fun of Conor McGregor for their training footage. They are really making fun of him now. But Conor said, I am boxing. That's what he said. Conor said that. And people are laughing at it because they saw the footage. But we have to remember, while we are laughing at Conor, Conor is laughing at us. Never forget that. Conor is laughing at us. And do you want to know how he's laughing at us? I'm going to sing you guys a song and I'm going to show you something. And this is exactly how Conor is laughing at us, people. Money, 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 money. Woo! Money! Money, 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 money! Woo! Money! Yes, that was me singing. That's how he's laughing at us, y'all. That's really how he's doing. Because this fight is big. This fight is so big, in fact. I saw a YouTube video today from IFL TV. Shout out to them over in the UK. They do a great job. I saw a YouTube video today with the heavyweight contender Brian Jennings on there. Brian said his grandmother called him about the fight. Actually, they wrote it his grandmother. I'm going to say grandmama because that's what Brian would say. You know a fight is big when your grandmama call you about it.
My grandmama got me that chain.
One of the funniest lines from one of the funniest movies of all time. Okay, moving on to Floyd's training footage. Floyd's training footage is actually kind of irrelevant to this whole equation. Not to say Floyd is irrelevant to the equation, but his footage is, because basically, what did we expect? We knew Floyd looked like that. Floyd is who we thought he was. Kind of reminds me of the late, great Dennis Green. They are who we thought they were. Rest in peace, Dennis Green, by the way. But Floyd's training footage, if you look at the training footage, that's what we expected from Floyd. But I will say this, that boy was sharp on that bag for 40 years old. Yes, sir. Yes, he was. He was sharp. But even if you read his post under, Floyd knows he slipped a little bit. He's not what he was 5 years ago. He's not what he was 4 years ago. Those are his words. But that's what makes this somewhat intriguing, because Floyd is aging. Can Conor do it? So that's where we are with this, folks. But the question is, can Conor catch lightning in a bottle? I can just hear some of you guys now. Now! Can Floyd... I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes I just laugh at myself. I'm sorry. But anyway, the other question is, can Conor land that straight left hand? I can hear Max Kellerman right now. No, he cannot. Well, maybe he can't, but that's what we're all going to find out. That's what everybody wants to see. That's what a fantasy matchup is all about. Remember, this is sports entertainment. Don't look at this as a boxing match. This is sports entertainment, y'all. That's all this is. Okay, Amazing Eric Sports. This is a brand new show. Come on, you guys. Subscribe. We're going to be dropping videos like this on the regular. Also, I'm in front of the camera on a lot of videos. Just be a part of the movement. We're just getting started. Let's do it together, y'all. Peace. Before I let you go, we have just opened up the Twitter and the Instagram. Again, the Twitter and the Instagram. Follow your boy at Amazing Sports. Again, at Amazing Sports. Follow me. Now I'll do it again. Peace.